Greetings, students. Good to see you again. Ike the principal here. That was a little too cute. Ike the principal. Sorry about that. Ike the principal here. Welcome to March Madness. March Madness is a term that I came up with. It's my own phrase. And it's a time for us to catch up on where we're at and how you're doing and what's going forward. So first things first, I want you to know sincerely, you guys are doing a great job on the forums and the journals. There's some wonderful thoughts, sincere, profound things coming out of there. You guys are growing. You sound different than you started. Great work. Okay, second thing we're going to talk about is just a little bit of academic accountability to understand how the world works. So, in light of learning on how the world works, I'd like to let you in on a deep, dark secret. You can love Jesus and still fail Bible class. That's right. If you're only turning in half of your assignments and doing this one late and this one on time and I wonder if I turn that one in, I wonder if anybody noticed. You can fail it all. So you got to turn those in. Which segues into our policy on that. So let's talk about quizzes. So quizzes are actually really easy if you do the readings. If you don't do the readings and you lean on your own understanding and apply all the truths you've learned in church and praying on your own, then you'll probably fall for some of the Christianese answers that we've had placed in there strategically. So if you do the readings, you'll actually, a lot of them are like word for word answers right out of the reading. Very easy, you can do very well. I say this because it's kind of obvious some of you are kind of doing the I just kind of know my good Christian smarts, and you can blow the quiz, and that's a forever grade. So I just want to help you out there going forward. Second part, late work. So policy going forward is starting March 5th on. So if you have had any late assignments or turned in half your assignments, things like this before March 5th, everything before March 5th, you have grace in the way that if as long as you turn it in, I will give you full credit. Going forward from March 5th, you can only get up to 60% credit, which is actually still very lenient. So I'm being very nice about that. So starting tomorrow, 60% for anything that's late. Great. Secondly, if you miss a class, now New Zealand NZQA requires that if you miss more than 10% of your courses, you cannot graduate. So what we're going to do is if you miss a class, you need to look at each slide in the lecture, watch the recording, and write me 3 bullet points from each slide of something the teacher verbally says, okay? So just watch the class, each slide, something the teacher shares, give me 3 of those thoughts, okay? Great. Next, things you got to turn in. So again, NZQA has given MTC the highest rating possible for how we do this. You got to turn in lecture evaluations. That's an NZQA requirement. That's not even from us. So if you want to be safe with the John Key and the New Zealand government and not get arrested, just kidding, turn in your lecture forms, evaluations on how you think they did. That helps us improve the program as well. Now, I think I overheard Joy say she's got a special surprise for some people who were the first ones to turn it in. So I've started a charity called Bring Joy Home because she's at the post office camped out until she hears who the first 3 people are. So please, bring Joy home. Don't leave her at the post office. Turn in your lecture evaluation forms. Last thing to turn in, some of you have not turned in your supervisor, mentor, church agreements. That's just a quick one-off. Got to have that in. Lastly, block 2. Can't wait to see all you guys there. Airplane tickets are really cheap right now. So don't be that person who pays like $300 or $200 and says, I'm low on money because I procrastinated. If you need help, whatever, get it booked now. Awesome, guys. Can't wait to see you. Doing great. Any issues, contact myself for Joy. Love you.